for pregnancy, once you realize that no, you can't change anyone in this world, you try and change your own self, your perceptions, your reaction to whole world. And the practice of asanas, practice of pranayam, practice of shuddhi kriyas, practice of relaxation, everything helps you do that. All these lifestyle related disorders is increasing so much. Polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, has become almost like a national
Absolutely.
problem. The root cause of all these problems seems to be the mental.
Hello and namaste. This is Sonia Pava, your friend and guide from Nine and Beyond, once again आपके सामने with one more episode, which today I'm very humbled by. And I'm so happy that Dr. Ulga Nathu had again taken out time. इन्होंने हमारे साथ पहले भी एक पॉडकास्ट किया था. And in all honesty, अगर आप इसको बार बार सुने, आपको हर टाइम इतना कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा that we felt कि let us call her again once. And we may repeat some of the points, but you have to hear them to know कि वो क्या खजाना है आप लोगों के लिए, स्पेशली इन योर प्रेगनेंसी जर्नी. डॉक्टर उल्का के बारे में जो कहे वो कम है. शी इज अ वेरी accomplished figure in her field of medicine. Not only that, she has walked that extra mile, and for the love of a patient care, their wellness and health, has very beautifully integrated yoga therapy into her practice, which is a biggest feather in her cap, for which she has been duly awarded 25th Hour Award. And like the name suggests, she has walked that extra mile to bring to you people something जो क्या बोले, like imagine medical sciences को हमारी ancient wisdom को integrate करके जो इन्होंने उस खजाने में से खुद एक अनमोल रत्न निकल के बाहर आई हैं. So, जितना कम कहा जाए इनके लिए उतना कम है. She has a lot of awards to her credit. Woman of Substance, the Jaswini Award. She has been, her work has been even recognized by the government of India because of the implications of her work in her field of medicine. And so rightfully, she holds the post of vice chairman in the yoga and heading the yoga head of the Ayushi ministry. Besides that, she has been giving talks all over the world. She has publications to her credit. जो कहे वो कम है. So let's just start by welcoming her. Dr. Ulka, we are so
Thank you so
humbled by
much.
your presence. We are so grateful to you कि आप अपने इतने busy schedule में से वापस time निकाल के हमारे audience के लिए आए.
So much
इनको
pleasure
सिखाने
to
के
be
लिए.
with you, Sonia ji.
Seriously, we are really honored कि आपने इतना time निकाला हम लोगों के लिए.
Thank you so much, Miss, for inviting me once again on this show. And it's pleasure being with all of you and sharing all your questions and queries and whatever to my capacity, I'll make an honest effort to be with you all.
Thank you so much. Dr. Ulka, मैं आपके podcast को जितना सुनती हूँ, it's every time it opens the Pandora of knowledge for us, right? So उसमें आपने जो main program है, the integrated approach of yoga therapy into your medical science practice, जिसको आप apply कर रहे हो, जिसको आपने इतना beautiful नाम दिया है, साधना की सप्तधारा, the 7 levels which you have done.
Yes.
आई थिंक आप एक बार प्लीज हमारे ऑडियंस को ये जरूर समझाएं कि ये क्या है, इसकी इम्प्लीकेशन क्या है, बिकॉज वन कैन फील कि इसको अप्लाई करने से गर्भ संस्कार में, प्रेगनेंसी जर्नी में एक इंसान को कितना फायदा हो सकता
Let me tell you, Sonia ji, the name Saptadhara is coined by my guru, Yogacharya Sri Krishna Vyavahari ji,
है. जी.
who's physically no more with us. But my due respect to him, with my salutations to him, with all my gratitude to him, I would like to share with you the details of how it is devised.
Right.
See, our physical body, what you see, as say, look at you as
Right.
Sonia ji, I'm
Right.
Ulka.
Yeah.
So this is the physical body.
Right.
I'll give you one example. If I decide I'm coming on this show, I come here and physically I'm maybe holding the mic or maybe I'm here sitting in front of you. That is my physical body. But unless my mind decides that yes, I want to come here and be with all of you, only then I will come. Otherwise, I will have 100 excuses to give you, like, I'm not well or I don't have time. So that is the Manomaya Kosha. The physical body is Annamaya Kosha.
Okay.
Beyond that, what the mind decides is Manomaya Kosha. And whatever is in between the physical body and the mind is your Pranamaya Kosha, which is helping you to exhibit whatever you want to. Like if I'm holding the mic or if I'm sitting here, it's that strength which is what is because of the Pranamaya Kosha or the energy which is there in me.
Right.
Otherwise, what is the difference between Shiva and Shava? Shiva is a Sha Adhika E, and that E belongs to that Ishvara.
Right.
Otherwise, Shava is the corpse. And what is it that is making Shiva, you and me? That is the energy of that Shiva, Ishvara,
Right.
right?
Right.
That is the Pranamaya Kosha. So you have the level of Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, then Manomaya Kosha. Then the beyond it is the Anandamaya Kosha. And beyond, between the Anandamaya Kosha and Manomaya Kosha, you have the Vijnanamaya Kosha. Now, you may interpret Vijnanamaya Kosha as Vijnana means science. It is nothing related to science. It is just the Vishesha Jnana. What is this? Vishesha Jnana, that yes, I am the part and parcel of that Almighty. The existence of that Ishwar within me, once I realize that, I don't find you and me separate and I have love for everyone, right?
Right.
I can't hate you, right? So that is what is Vijnanamaya Kosha. And the final is the Anandamaya Kosha, which is a stage of bliss. And even beyond the stage of bliss is the Atmamaya Kosha, right? So the sadhana is devised on all these levels. Like for Annamaya Kosha, you have physical practices, which are asanas.
Right.
So asanas, if at all you look at the asanas, they are just the physical postures. But beyond the physical postures, the aim and purpose of asanas is tato dvandvan abhigataha, which just means that you are able to overcome the dualities in life. See, imagine just by moving forward and backwards, if someone tells me you're able to come at a point of, say, equanimity or equipoise in life, you consider happiness and misery as same. You see, this lady has gone crazy, how can you do that?
Yeah.
But that attitudinal change is what is expected after performing the physical practices for a long, long duration of time. That is what is yogasana. Like, you get sthira in your sthiti, sthira sukhamasana. So the purpose of all these practices is to achieve the ultimate goal, that is unanimity or yoga, that is join with the joining of the Atma with the Paramatma. Right? So physical practices are only asanas and shuddhi kriyas or cleansing practices. Prana sadhana means the pranamaya kosha, which is what I explained. I
Right.
explained you about the prana, explained you about the mana or the mind. So that pranamaya shakti is something which is there in our body, which is helping us move, which is helping us laugh, cry, get angry, get satisfied, express love, hug somebody. See, these are all physical expressions, which is what is possible only because of the presence of prana shakti within us.
True.
Right? So, to balance this prana shakti, the practice of pranayam. Now, for pregnancy, if you want equalization of the pranic energy which is being supplied to the fetus, don't you think practice of asanas at the same time the practice of the pranayam is essential?
Absolutely.
Very much. At the same time, the practices which are bhava sadhana, which are practices for the control of mind or the emotions, they are equally important because that is what is going to finally control the pranic energy which is balancing
Right.
your everything.
Absolutely.
Because it is the mind which is controlling the the exhibition of your physical actions. If you're too much stressed, you have
Yeah.
tremors, you have sweating, and you feel weak and you don't feel like doing this and that, your flexibility reduces, everything. So the mind or the emotions affect the pranic energy. The pranic energy affects the physical body, and it is the physical body, after all, which is going to help the baby get nurtured properly inside the womb. So, all these practices, the practices of the mind, that is the bhava sadhana, chanting of mantra, trataka, one of the shuddhi kriya,
Right.
very, very important. See, and after you start practicing all this, you realize that yes, I am someone who's, not only the physical body, but beyond all this, you forget your own self.
Right.
You try to be somebody different, and you realize that oh, you are so happy being in that world. That is getting tuned with that Paramatma, and that is the spiritual practice.
Right.
You cannot be taught meditation.
Yeah.
So, meditation is a state which you reach automatically. That is the Divya Sadhana. That is, you try and reach the divinity. Beyond that is the important role of the ahara or the diet.
Right.
Because if you eat, if you see our last episode, we had discussed about the tamasic food and the rajasic food and everything. So, if you have more content of the sattvic food in your diet, obviously your chitta vrittis or your mind is, diverted to all good things in life, and that is how the sattva plays an important role.
Right.
Then the Vatavaran or the congenial atmosphere in which you are staying, maybe may it be your house, maybe your workplace, wherever you are, even if the people are not cooperative, understood, you can make it into a good atmosphere. Just allow it to let go. And so once you realize that no, you can't change anyone in this world, you try and change your own self, your perceptions, your reaction to whole world. And the practice of asanas, practice of pranayam, practice of shuddhi kriyas, practice of relaxation, everything helps you do that. So, and the counseling, that is the seventh level. So you have to discuss with your either counselor or maybe a yoga teacher or your doctor with whom you confide everything.
Right.
And maybe the elders in the family, your parents, or maybe your guru also, or your Ishta Devata. If you feel you sort of sit in front of God and discuss with God whatever comes to your mind, or maybe you take a piece of paper and write down whatever comes to your mind. Let all the negativity be vented out. Tear that paper and throw it in dustbin. How does it matter? But
Right.
that is also equally important. So the practices at physical level, the mental level, the emotional level, spiritual level, the diet, the atmosphere, and the counseling. These are the 7 levels which are wonderful. And if you practice them, trust my words,
I'm
nothing
sure.
can help you better.
Absolutely. And so well named Sadhana ki Saptadhara. It's like literally a Amritdhara. I can feel it. And honestly, to the audience, it's so important to understand. हम कितनी भी बातें कर रहे हैं वो बोलते हैं ना till you do not cross the bridge you do not know what is on the other side. Like कितना बोल दो वहाँ पे रेनबोज हैं फ्लावर्स हैं पर जब तक आप जाके उसको देखोगे नहीं उसकी जो खुशी है उसकी जो that moment of pleasure जिसको
And
बोलते
the
हैं
word
अंदर-
sadhana
Yeah.
itself is such a beautiful
Absolutely.
word that is coined by my Guruji.
So that is yes,
Correct.
absolutely, and that's why
a sadhak
Yeah.
tries to walk on the
Yeah.
path to achieve that
The-
sadhya or the
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
That whole process of what you want to
Yes.
achieve is called sadhana. This is so
Absolutely.
beautiful.
And that's what I'm trying to say to the audience कि प्लीज ट्राई करिए इस पाथ पे चलने के लिए अगर अभी तक आप नहीं चले हैं बिकॉज जब तक आप चलेंगे नहीं ऑनेस्टली आपको नहीं पता ये कौन सी दिव्य शक्ति है और इसका एक्सपीरियंस क्या है व्हाट आई वुड लाइक टू से राइट सो या वी कैन टीच बट टिल दे डोंट अडैप्ट उसकी इम्प्लीकेशन को समझने के लिए लाइक मुझे मेरे फादर की बात याद आ रही है वो हमेशा कहते थे अगर स्वर्ग चाहिए तो मरना खुद को पड़ेगा किसी और ये बनने से स्वर्ग नहीं
Yes,
मिलेगा
very true. Yes.
right so this is exactly what that principle is कि please walk on this path
Yes.
try this And I think we are also introducing all this in our app,
Yes, very
right?
much.
You
Yes.
are the one who designed the whole
Yes,
program to
yes,
help
yes,
them actually achieve it.
yes.
That's perfect. Like, yeah. So,
They
and
will enjoy doing it.
I'm
Sat.
sure
Yes.
आप जिस तरीके से the way you put it, इतना ब्यूटीफुल गर्भ संवाद है कि जो फीटस सुन रहा है इस चीज को और अगर एब्जॉर्ब कर ले तो
Yes.
blessed the mother and the child and the family too.
Yes.
Absolutely, like doctor, while talking to you, मेरा ध्यान एक तरफ जा रहा है that what is it which inspired you or took you into this journey of combining gynecology with yoga sciences? This is amazing.
I must tell you one secret.
Yeah.
Actually, it is my husband who's responsible, I would say, for all this.
Okay.
Because in our undergraduate days, we were classmates, and I always wanted to do psychiatry. You know?
Okay.
So, but he said, no, no. Instead of doing MD psychiatry, it is better that you become a gynac. And then his argument was the place of mind was thought to be uterus in good old days. And that is why the hysteria, which is was used to be very common in females,
Yeah.
was thought to be to the ladies who have a hysterus, that is a uterus. That is why the removal of uterus is called hysterectomy.
Okay.
So the place of mind is uterus.
Okay.
So he said, anyway, the place of mind is uterus. So whatever you want to learn, you may as well do MD gynac and practice as gynecologist and psychiatrist, because all females who come to us in OPD do need counseling
Absolutely,
also, because
all the time.
most of the diseases,
Yeah.
you say 80%, I would say they are psychosomatic.
Absolutely.
Then later what happened that accidentally I was introduced to this practice of yoga sadhana, because once my guru had come to our hospital to see some patient,
Right.
and there he happened to tell me that why don't you also join our class, you'll learn something better.
Okay.
And then I was in my own musti, sort of saying,
Right.
Guruji, what to tell you? I'm such a busy practitioner.
Right.
I don't have time, to do all these things simultaneously. So he quietly just mentioned one line that, Dr. Ulka, are you aware that time and loan you have to take out?
Okay.
These are two things which you have to take out. Nobody is going to give you some spare time that, okay, I'm giving you this time and now,
Right.
sir, please, use that time for your own self.
Right.
You have to decide your priority, and if you feel you can do it, say, oh my, this is something,
Yes.
something, ऐसे होता है ना, कभी कभी घंटी बज जाती है. So then I realized that everything in this world happens with a purpose. So then I joined that class and I was so happy. Then I did my diploma, then I did my university advanced diploma, then I did courses in yoga therapy in renowned institutes, then I did some research in yogic sciences, advanced studies, and then I said, oh my God, beyond all this, there is tremendous potential in this science which I can use for my own patients. So that was because of blessings of my guru that then I thought of introducing these practices for my patients. And then we realized that the incidence of all these lifestyle related disorders is increasing so much. I'll give you an example. Endometriosis.
Right.
Then you have fibroid uterus. Now, polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, has become almost like a national problem. यार. तो ये problems जो है, then along with that some other problems like you have diabetes, you have hypertension, the ABCD has changed. A for acidity and B for blood pressure and C for cardiac problems, D for diabetes, E for emotional disturbances, F for frustrations.
My God.
It can go on till say, really. But then I realized, the root cause of all these problems seems to be the mental defect. It's wrong to say it's a
We
different,
know in
but
what
it's
implication
yes,
you're
yes.
saying.
So
Yeah.
I'm just talking
The
in
mindset,
terms of the mindset, yes.
attitude.
And yes, and the difficulty in adaptation to the stressful situations is what is causing lot of hormonal changes and problems in the females.
Right.
And so then I said, okay, this is such a beautiful science. And if we just understand the other side of the coin, let us go beyond the physical limit as far as the yogic
Right.
practices are concerned. Let's just give them the other, sort of the panoramic viewpoint of what actually the yogic practices are meant for. And our crowd is very intelligent. Indians are very intelligent people,
Right.
and they are love for all this traditional science.
Right.
The acceptance and the adaptation to these sort of modalities so beautiful, and it's absolutely available if at all you are willing to accept it. So why not? So that is how with blessings of my guru, I would humbly say that we introduced these practices. And then we conducted a lot of projects, pregnancy ke liye, yogic practices, PCOD, infertility. The problem of fertility is also, increasing day by day. More than abortion centers, now we have IVF centers.
Absolutely.
So this is the tragedy of the whole situation, So that is how once we introduce these practices, we realize that it benefits our patients to a very, very great extent. And
you went into it.
Yes.
Like बहुत सुना है कि behind every successful man there is a woman. Here behind a very successful woman there are two men, which is like such a creditable thing to your husband and to your Guruji, of course, like, right?
Yes.
मेरे को एक चीज ध्यान में आ रही है जब आपने बोला आपके गुरुजी आपके हॉस्पिटल में आए. What made you people invite a yoga guru to a gynec hospital?
No. It was just that one of our patient was his relative. So he just came to visit her as a courtesy visit, social visit.
So probably God had designed the journey for you.
Probably. Yes.
The reason he came to your space.
Yes.
He entered your space for
better. Yeah.
for you to find a bigger purpose as a
Correct.
gynecologist.
Correct. Very true.
Very blessed.
Yeah.
I must.
I am blessed.
Very
From my
blessed.
language, I would say that.
God's chosen one to impart this beauty to the world. Really. So, इतनी beautiful ये आपकी journey है. 35 plus years of experience. Can you recall memorable episodes, incidences from your career which actually motivated you towards anything specific? कुछ ऐसा है जो जिसने आपको particularly motivate करा to integrate this practice into your practice and combining the yoga and the gynecology?
Yeah. See, many a times what happens that you are just giving them medicines and you're giving them symptomatic relief and nothing helps. And then patients, once what happened in the years back, of course, 27, 28 years ago, I had a patient of who had a problem of infertility, right?
Okay.
Now, this girl, I was new into yogic field, and then I motivated her to join our yoga batches. And I said, look, it will definitely benefit you. And this lady, I was giving her tablets just to ovulate, and this girl ovulated and she delivered twins. Okay. And then she wrote a very nice poem thanking me. And end of the poem, she had blessed me. Okay. Saying that I just pray that you also get twin daughters.
Oh my, which happened?
Which actually happened.
Amazing.
So that is how, I was, I thought this was as if it was God's blessings which were showered, and she was chosen as a via media to, for showering those blessings of God.
Seriously.
Yeah, and there's so many patients. Then I realized that once I started them calling to our yoga center for practices, like suppose someone has high blood pressure, acidity, and all, we realize that yes, it benefits them.
Right.
Then Guruji thought of introducing the yoga therapy batch for our yoga teachers. Because see, I being a medico, being a MD doctor, it was easy for me to understand the importance of these practices and get them, implemented for the patients.
Right.
But what about the yoga teachers who are otherwise not medical doctors?
True.
So just to get them know about the principles of yoga and therapy related to the physical body,
Right.
the mental and the emotional levels and the hormones and everything, he devised a course of over 150 yoga teachers, yoga therapy course, and we implemented it in Thane for our organization, Gandhari Mitramandal. And we trained for 1.5 years, training for 4 to 5 hours every alternate Sunday, all our yoga teachers to, become yoga therapists. And then all that then we published in the form of book, Yoga for Health, Healing and Harmony, book written by my guru.
Okay.
And I contributed to it. And all this knowledge was then made, Guruji's knowledge was given to everybody in the form of that book. But this benefited everyone so much that after that we started a special batch of yoga therapy
In your hospital.
in your, not only in my hospital. I sort of don't do anything personally or privately
Right.
as far as
In the
yoga
institute.
in the institute. Okay. And then now we have a special batch which is only a yoga therapy batch for the diseased one. The diseased ones. I won't say deceased, the diseased ones, yes. And then we run a specific batch for yoga practices for pregnancy, which has been going on for last more than 12 years now. 12, 15 years almost. And with excellent results.
Yeah, imagine दिखाई दे रहा है वो like
Yes,
जो आप बता
very
रहे हैं
much.
कह
Yes.
रहे हैं like
Yes.
so you can actually measure the impact of all these therapies or on my पूरी body. You have examples of that whereby you have this like you can actually say कि ये patient को ये था और ये apply करने से
See, we have almost data of scientific data.
Right.
Talking of
Right.
123 pregnant patients
Mm-hmm.
on whom they have performed color Doppler studies. And
Okay.
these studies were presented by me at World Conference of Yoga, FIGO,
Okay.
in Singapore, and they were accepted and very beautifully where people accepted these results. Then we have published studies, scientific journals, where the effect on yoga practices on diabetes.
Right.
Yeah. How it helps to improve the secretion from the, the pancreas, the insulin level, how it is helped. That study we have published. Then now we are on the way. The data is accepted by by one of the journal on 90 patients of polycystic ovarian syndrome. How the sleep cycle, how the stress affects their hormonal status, and how the lifestyle is responsible for increasing incidence of PCOS, and how yoga helps them. We have a wonderful study now. And now also at present, we have a batch going on specifically for PCOS patients.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, very
studies.
clearly, the yoga therapies have been applied on different this
We have done study
Right.
for computer vision syndrome.
Okay.
Yes. So how yogic practices, cleansing and all that helps for improving the E strain, I would say. Yeah, which is so much relevant for the modern age. We have studies for asthma, we have studies for hypertension, and that is well. But see, it is not that if you do the practices for, like how Dr. Bijlani says, see, if after doing the practices for 1 month, if the statistics or if the blood levels of that this shows so much improvement, what if you accept it as a lifestyle? How much improvement will it give you?
Absolutely.
Correct.
True.
So one has to understand,
Yeah.
trust, believe in whatever our ancient sages and seers have told us. Just follow it. It's just not because some scientific studies. See, there are so many things in yoga which are not proved otherwise by any medical science, right?
Right.
Something which is beyond it.
Right.
There are no gadgets to tell you everything, whatever is happening in your body.
Absolute.
So trust the ancient science and just walk on the path. That is what. No sage or seer has devised a sadhana to take care of high BP, to take care of diabetes. It's not like that. But once you accept certain important principles in your life, it is made.
Yeah.
Yes, you've made it. You've done it. It's like that.
And one can clearly see that discipline of lifestyle.
Yes.
जितने भी successful लोगों को देखे, who are highly, achievers, accomplished people, and if you read about them, if you even know them personally, there is a huge, huge disciplined lifestyle behind it. There is no doubt about it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Very
That's
true.
true. That is true. So sadhana. What we need is sadhana, which is the word sadhana should be applied as a lifestyle thing.
24
not
hours
just-
vigilance
Yes.
in what you are doing
Yes.
is sadhana.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
So
That vigilance will give you alertness.
Yes.
Alertness will give you mindfulness.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's where you will always end up doing the right thing.
Yes.
If you do everything mindfully.
Your flight will land very smoothly.
Absolutely. Perfect. Absolutely. So, जब आप ये सब बता रहे कर रहे हैं, see your medical life, right, is professionally very, very demanding. And coming to twins, we know you have twins and your daughters are as accomplished, studying radiology. And another one is in hematology and hematic oncology, right? And like you said, they also practice yoga. They have reached where they have reached. Obviously, there's a whole credit which one can see of the right lifestyle here, right? As when you got pregnant with twins, right? I'm sure there were a lot of women out there, Joe, who must be carrying twins, especially IVF वालों के साथ तो ये बहुत ही common phenomena हो गया. Were there any challenges you had to face, or was it like how did you manage this with your kind of demanding career?
See, I'll tell you, the challenges are not only physical.
Yeah.
The challenges for anyone and everyone are on many fronts. The challenges are mental, emotional,
Absolutely.
financial, then related to your profession, lot of challenges.
Bilkul.
My daughters who keep telling me, Mama, if we write a story on your life, probably we can make a film, out of it. No, forget all that fun. But the point is the physical challenges are just top of that.
Right.
Once you're pregnant, one has to accept that you are bound to get some challenge faced by your physical body, right? So once you're mentally prepared to accept it, you're very happy doing it. What is it? Suppose, like for example, you have twins. You're bound to vomit more. All throughout 9 months, you'll have that puking and that, horrible sensation. I remember when I delivered, after delivery, I just told my mother, give me hot rice with dal. I have not had proper dal since last God knows 9 months. I am just now craving to have hot dal and rice. But see, forget all the fun. But once you're ready to accept the changes. If some baby is growing in your tummy, वो चुपके से तो नहीं बढ़ने वाला है. It is bound to show you the presence.
Yeah.
Make it obvious to you. So you're bound to have the vomiting to be discussed. The backache is going to be there, cramp in legs, and then the tummy gets stretched. So especially in twins, it gets excessively stretched. So you're not able to see your own toes. Somebody used to cut my nails for me. After 6-7 months, it is difficult. But once you're ready to, sort of accept all this, again and again, I'm telling you, the need for analgesics, the need for antacids, the need for anti-emetic agents, it goes down once you are mentally ready to go through it. It helps to a great extent. मजा आता है.
Basically,
Yes.
acceptance of
Yes.
every situation,
Correct.
every moment
Acceptance is half
as it
solution.
comes.
Correct.
Like
Yes.
acceptance is half the solution of.
Yes. And cross one bridge at one time.
I think it's a beautiful advice you're giving to people out there.
Because
Yeah.
once you start imagining, I had a friend who was pregnant, she had twins, and look, she delivered in 7th month. You see, all these things, imaginary fear is the worst you can have.
Right.
person probably would face the actual situation, but he fears the imaginary situation more. That is the truth of life. So why imagine you are in a situation? Accept it today. Just think of the solution today. Don't think of tomorrow. That's it.
एब्सोल्युटली, ये आपने लास्ट टाइम भी बोला था, बी इन द मोमेंट।
Yeah, yeah.
ना पीछे की सोचो, ना
हाँ,
आगे
आगे
का
की
देखो,
सोचो बस
just be there,
बस
take it as it comes, and that will take it. And yeah, you're right, हम ये तो सुन लेते कि उसका 7वें महीने हुआ, साथ में 2 किस्से वो भी सुनिए ना जिनका ठीक हुआ,
सही बात है
and the end result was good.
obviously
The
yes
more important, so that in your mind.
correct.
Perfect. That's how you learn to
If
deal with
anybody
things.
comes to me and says, मैडम वो 8वें महीने का तो बच्चा डिलीवरी होना खराब रहता है, 7वें में होने दो या 9वें में होने, दिस अनदर मिसकंसेप्ट. I said देवकीचा 8वा Krishna was born in 8th month. Child, what more proof you want that even a 8th child can do better in life? So
बिल्कुल,
don't fear things, let them come and then face it as it comes.
perfect.
हाँ.
So considering आपका जो experience है pregnancy का with twins, one can clearly see that your connection was not just physical. It was सातों सादा को लेके चल रहा है, which was probably you were born with
Born
this,
with it,
right?
correct.
Let's say you were
Correct.
blessed and you had
Yes,
the thing.
yes.
आपने ये सब तो बाद में ही किया, like, you know, right? So keeping that in mind, was there any particular thing or episode or emotion which you remember which inspired you to move towards this journey whereby, you know, you could integrate this कोई
Though there's not a specific incidents I do remember. Like, I would say it was that 24-hour process which was going on in my mind under inspiration of my guru,
right.
that it just kept helping me move and just drive on this road. Yeah. So nothing else I feel.
And your
I was
dedication to your
convinced.
work to bring better health to
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
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 The mission was like probably
Yeah,
आपका
yeah.
mission ही
Do-
सही था.
हाँ.
You were doing this beyond
Yes.
your medical needs.
हाँ. Yes.
Perfect.
Let
So-
me get it for my patients.
Right.
Somehow. People, when I was into yogic practices and I was trying to, implement it for my patients, take my patients for the yoga batches, and all my other colleagues used to say, तो पागल बन गई है. And they used to pity my husband. अब तेरी कुछ खैर नहीं, sort of. One fine day, you may just find her wearing saffron clothes and moving to Himalayas. One never knows, just be careful. Was an advice given by all my friends to him.
Right.
But
Yeah. So this is basically, I wanted to know कि जब आपने ये journey पकड़ी of gynecology and yoga putting together, there must have been a lot of challenging things which you
Yes.
must be facing on different fronts because as much as we understand today that it is aligned with each other, even the doctors are recognizing that. But I don't think at that point of
No,
time, किसी
it
को
was not.
awareness थी कि these things are so well aligned.
Correct.
That
Yeah.
actually
Yes.
Girl Sanskar is aligned to the modern
Yes,
sciences.
very true. Abhi
Yeah,
30 years back, this was not the situation.
exactly.
Now, we must thank all the people who have contributed immensely in this field of medicine, along with the spiritual science. So
Bilkul.
there are n number of people. I can take names of Dr. Nagendra, Dr. Nagaratna, Dr. Shirley Tennis, who I say are they are all doctors, medical
Right.
doctors and NASA scientists and all that.
Bilkul.
So, Dr. Bijlani, these people have contributed immensely, and as a mankind, we should thank them for having us the part. Yeah,
Absolutely.
no doubt about it. Yeah.
Yeah, especially spiritual path कभी कभी जब लोग पकड़ते हैं इतने qualified होते हैं वो अपनी profession को छोड़ के वहां चले जाते हैं.
हाँ.
But when you take your profession forward with that knowledge, I think that is the true sadhana.
Yeah.
It's so easy ना कि सब चीज को छोड़ के संन्यास ले लो.
हाँ.
But to do this, take your profession forward with this knowledge and integrate the two. Hats off to each one of them. Honest.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. Otherwise, acceptance level of a common man, unfortunately, it is more if a medical doctor,
Yeah.
suggests it.
Absolutely, like
Yeah.
that endorsement of the subject goes to another level.
Correct. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
No doubt about it. Yeah. In fact, my Guruji used to say, I used to say, Guruji, once you say it is, we accept it, it's not that time. He used to say, no, but unfortunately, people want you because you are a medical doctor.
Yeah.
to tell them, yeah, that it is going to benefit you. Only then they will accept it.
बिकॉज लाइक दे सी यू आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग में बोलते हैं कि अगर आप अपने वाइज को वाउज में कन्वर्ट कर दो,
हाँ,
जो आई थिंक दुनिया में वही लाइफस्टाइल की वजह से लोग भूल गए हैं।
correct.
इतने सारे वाइज हैं कि वाउज सारे उसके नीचे दब गए। सो द मोमेंट यू ब्रिंग दीज टू टुगेदर, अगर आपने उनके वाइज को आंसर कर दिया तो उनको वाव फैक्टर दिखने लगता है। Let's put it like that.
Yes, yeah, absolutely like it, right?
So, you know, like obviously seeing your journey, seeing your achievements, knowing now where it is coming from,
No, I have
how
not
it is.
achieved. No,
Honestly, like
no.
this is my thing that, no, doctor, you have really achieved a lot and given it back to society, which is like the biggest thing in today's life, right? What are your future plans which you're thinking? Like, is there any new initiatives you're working on, or anything in the field of women health and wellness?
Like, I don't think of futures.
You just said it.
I'm just working today.
Right.
And I feel I'm very happy and fortunate that God has given me the strength.
Right.
Ichha Shakti, the Jnana Shakti, and the Kriya Shakti to
Right.
do whatever I want. And by God's grace, we all are adequate enough to give it back to society in any form. May it be physical help, may it be financial help, may it be the help in the field of knowledge.
Yeah.
You can do immense work. Everyone, each one of us can do the work.
Right.
So whatever to my capacity, I will keep doing it. That is what is my future plan. And what I feel, since you're asking and we are discussing the subject,
Right.
what is more important, I feel now, being a gynac, working for the females all throughout, okay, that is one part that I have been doing and I will do it. But I feel I should catch hold of the younger generation now. I should catch hold of the children. And sometimes I really feel I should start a babysitting class, or an organization. I really feel that.
Yeah.
Because I feel once we start, imbibing those samskaras on our younger generation, they are in a very receptive stage and we should give this knowledge to them. And then they will go home and tell their parents that I was taught this and yes,
Yeah.
should learn. Should start either Gita chanting or whatever is allowed in their own religion or whatever. I'm not insisting on Gita as such, but any philosophy is good and that has to reach the ears of our youngsters
Right.
because that will help. Like, say, for example, I keep saying that Yudhishthira is a symbol of the Dharma. Bilkul. Dharayati, whatever principles you live life with, your Bhim is the symbol of Bala.
Right.
Arjun is Virata, that is Shaurya. Huh? Nakula is the knowledge and Sahadev is Bhakti. So now if you combine all this into your practice and you teach them to your children,
Right.
why will not they get the help of God?
Absolutely.
So that is what needs to be stressed on the minds of youngsters. And these are not epics or stories that they are used to be thrown in dustbin and I will grow old and then I will learn about. What is the point of learning on this when you grow old?
Yeah.
So that is my dream, that I start teaching the youngsters.
Oh, nice.
So
So basically, you're right. The more I'm coming across people like you, the more I'm hearing all these things. Even I'm so convinced, and I keep saying, ये सब चीजें स्कूल लेवल पे शुरू होनी चाहिए, कॉलेज लेवल पे शुरू होनी चाहिए. And honest to God, मुझे तो ऐसे लगता है, maybe I'm blessed that I came from a set of parents who had great values.
yes,
And I'm blessed for
so
that.
good, yes.
But जो गर्भ संस्कार की width and depth है, मुझे भी आज समझ में आ रही है. In all honesty, and I'm learning it. So
Correct.
I'm like, for me, even this age is right for my गर्भ संस्कार.
Correct. So this
Absolutely.
is
Yeah.
ये संस्कार अगर अपने बच्चे को, आने वाले बच्चे को अभी से दे देंगे, गीता का एक वर्ष पढ़ो रोज, चलो क्या है? Try and understand the meaning, try and understand and implement it. Good for you, good for your baby.
Right.
Nothing wrong. Whatever
Absolutely.
you like.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm saying,
Yeah.
whatever you are happy with, just read and implement.
Absolutely. So it's a lovely journey, and I know आपने last time बताया था कि you are trying your best कि ये जो integration of yoga into medical sciences, that this should be taught to the young doctors in medical colleges, and you're working towards it. You're aware of that. आपने last time
Yes.
बताई थी ये बात. And we hope that government accepts this plan, and actually all
Yes.
gynecologists, doctors
Should be trained
be
in.
trained into
Yes,
this
you
life.
makes sense.
Absolutely. It would be a huge thing. Like, there's
Yes.
no doubt about it. So, doctor, what would be your your uh, advice, your words of wisdom for all people out there who are in this journey of parenthood, planning the parenthood, considering they may be professionals, housewives, whatever their field be. आजकल life है demanding. Let's accept that. So keeping that in mind, what would be your advice? Though I think I can pick up your advice, but still I would want it in your words.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very nice question. I understand it's very easy to advise others.
Yeah.
अभी ये भी हो सकता है कि कोई मुझे पूछे कि आप ये सब फॉलो करते हो क्या? तो उल्टा जवाब देने की अभी तो मुझे कोई मेरे पे कंपल्शन है नहीं. I can always advise you guys. So the advice, generally what I feel is
Yeah.
very important is 3 principles, 3 मंत्र है. हाँ? First is let go. हाँ? What is let go? किसी से आज झगड़ा हुआ है, you're not happy with anything, or everything changes, nothing is constant in a day.
Right.
आज जो है कल तो बदलने ही वाला है, तो let go. Even if you are unhappy in life about something, just forget about it today. Let go करो उसको. हाँ? Second thing is slow down. Slow down in every respect. Means what? You want to rush here. You have an attachment to this hospital, that hospital. I have one patient waiting in labor here, one patient waiting in labor there. No. Eat only as much as you can at one time. Huh? That is slowing down. Too many commitments at too many places at one time just kills you. This is what is my way of thinking. I don't know if it suits you, just take the advice. If it doesn't, but I feel generally it holds true for everyone. True. Third important thing is drop it. क्या drop करो? Drop your ego and learn to surrender. Is surrender a defeat? No. Surrender is not a defeat. Surrender ये आपको दिखाएगा कि आप मन से कितने बड़े हो. That's all. छोटे नहीं होते आप. कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. That is one more thing. That is it really going to make so much difference in life, whatever the situation I was caught in today, and whatever the solution I have found out for that situation, my way, is it going to make a very big difference in my life? Think of that. If no, just don't accept it. And if you're always listen to your inner voice, that is something which is so important. Externally, we may be shouting, we may be taking the side of this one, that one, but internally, my own voice tells me that whatever you are talking just now is not correct. Your inner voice is telling you something different. Don't get scared of that inner voice. Don't suppress that inner voice. Why is it that we become miserable? We must understand why are we miserable? That is because we have a choice. Whether I have this sari, whether I'm wearing that sari, because I have a choice. If I have only 2 saris in the cupboard, one is I have put for washing. I have no choice but to wear that second sari. That won't make me miserable. It's only when I have 10 saris in the cupboard and I have the desire to buy the 11th one, and I don't get a chance to go to that exhibition and buy that, I become miserable. So that desire, excessive desire, the feeling of incompleteness, the feeling that I don't have contentment, satisfaction in what I'm getting in life, all that makes you miserable. अगर वो आप खुद को मैनेज करना सीख जाओगे ना, that in any circumstances, in any situation, I will be happy. Give yourself, our guru says, give yourself a 24-hour challenge test, 24-hour happiness challenge. आज सुबह 6 बजे से शुरू कर देना as soon as you get up and observe yourself tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. In last 24 hours, I was unhappy in how many situations? how many times, and for how much time. Give yourself this test. Very simple. Introspect, Atma Darshana. What is the definition of yoga? See, I will advise all my pregnant ones that this introspection is very, very important because it is your stress and demand for the situation. Every time you are unhappy, that creates a bad impact on the fetus. Because fetus is not understanding the language of stress, but it just understands your increased heart rate, your increased blood pressure. It senses that restlessness, and baby becomes very restless inside. It has been proved that the corticosteroid levels in the fetal blood increase to very great extent if you put the baby under stress. Now, is it good for baby? No. Lot of psychological problems you discover after you deliver that baby if you are too unhappy in your pregnancy. So give yourself this 24-hour challenge test. Follow these three mantras. And as soon as you get up every day morning, just say Wah to your own self. Which is so important.
Excellent. True. Learn the wow factor. Right. This is beautiful, beautiful advice, doctor. Okay, this is for the pregnant lady. You summed it up for pregnant ladies, but I think this advice is for every human being. And if we all start living by these principles, this world will have no war. There'll be only love all around us. So let us all aim for that so that we are
Very
all
much.
yeah, we
Happy.
all try
It's
to
a
be good
happy
human beings.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely right. Now, I think for every one misery, if we remind ourselves of the 10 good things and we have gratitude for those 10 good things,
Correct.
I think the misery will become very small.
Very true.
Yes, absolutely. Blessing your journey and your
So
initiatives.
much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ulka, for all the insight. Honestly, आज के podcast का mission was inspiration, motivation for you all coming from fascinating journey of such an accomplished person जिन्होंने अपनी जिंदगी में आप इनके ऊपर देखिए इतनी छोटी सी लाइफस्टाइल में इन्होंने इतना कुछ इनकॉर्पोरेट कर लिया है because of all the sanskaras, let me say, the Vedic sciences knowledge, the medical knowledge, combining the two. If this is the result, let's all aim for it and let's all go for it. Thank you so much.
Thank
God
you
bless.
so
And we'll
much.
meet again. Bye-bye.